Oh, sorry.
Hello everyone, I was caught in the middle of drinking something. Alright, welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. So last time we have started the class trial of Mahiri Killer.
And this time we're continuing the trial.
Yes, that's Monami.
And the person who killed the wonderful Mahi who poisoned me
pretty much
is in this
ruled out
room.
Kyoko as the potential killer.
Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking?
Not really.
If so, we prepared the perfect product for you.
Okay.
You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answers from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you'll be able to control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Alright. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the synapses. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the A button. Press the B button to brake, press the X button to jump. There will be various obstacles you'll encounter as you progress through courses. Make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls.
Oh no, that's a free character in the Chiaki's outfit. No.
You have to admit he rocks that shit. Yeah, he rocks that shit.
Kyoko too. Oh no. Oh, that's Monokuma. Let's be free.
Okay. Alright.
The Mafia was be free.
Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. Highly recommend that you make a good use of your brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. Press the plus button during the Logic Dive. You can review controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Right, this might be a very important problem. The killer tampered with the evidence after Kyoko ran away from the beach house. When did the killer arrive at the park from the beach? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so
Alright, we're logic diving.
Oh, so this is almost like the taxi minigame from V3.
Kind of, but it's like...
Or it's like
It's
the
like-
cool math game.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like Cool Math Game Run.
It's been a while since I played on
Dude,
Cool
Cool
Math.
Math Game? Bro, that shit was heat back then, bro. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? After Yoko arrived or before Yoko arrived?
I want to say before Yoko.
Ah!
Okay, it was before Yoko. Alright. The only difference, like I say, the difference between this and the taxi minigame for V3 is that you're not collecting boxes to fill in questions.
That's true. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? Before Yoko left or after Yoko left?
I want to say it's wait. I want to say it's after Yoko left
Right.
because wasn't the body moved or wait? Wasn't that? Yes, it was after Yoko. Oh
Alright.
God, dude!
Alright. Focus up. Watch out for the obstacle!
I can't focus. Can you keep showing?
Can't stop showing pictures!
Oh, no, we're
Stop showing pictures of Byakuya's tits out!
specifically Chiaki's fan service moment. I'll be right
Question
back.
3.
I'm gonna get
Where
this
was the
done.
killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The
It's-
beach or the beach house? You didn't,
You
select
did.
that. You didn't commit to an answer.
I want to say it's got to be the beach house, or it might be the beach. Oh, let's see if the beach house first.
Okay, beach house is correct.
Yes.
Okay, nice, you did it. So, when did the killer arrive at the beach house before Hiyoko arrived? When did the killer leave the beach house after Hiyoko left? Where is the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? Beach house.
It's all coming together.
I like the logic, guys. They're cool.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
How did
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No. There should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
I really don't want that happening. I need an answer. I need you. The place where the killer is hiding. The place where Hiyoko hasn't looked yet. Because she said she glanced into this house.
I want to say.
Definitely wasn't outside.
Maybe.
Could just be outside.
Crap!
Maybe a shower room.
Oh, crap!
I said I already checked.
God, yeah. Can't be a club because that was where you. Or maybe. No, wait. That's weird. Is Yoko that she
Here!
Oh, never mind. It was a club.
Okay. Let's see what this goes.
Killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
We have Nitro back.
That's
If
why
we
the
didn't
killer
show
made
up
sure
until,
to
like,
arrange a hiding
10
place.
a.m. Right when we're supposed to dispatch. By the way, fuck you.
If killer made sure to arrange a hiding place, and what the fuck me for? Man, the fuck I do? I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was. Spot selection.
It's gotta be behind here. Never mind. If they were so good at hiding, maybe they could appear in the Bonanza Bros.
Bonanza.
That's Sega's Genesis game.
Crap!
Let's go. Oh yeah, also,
Hey, also to the top left, that guy looks kind of like
yeah, it does.
Anyways.
I was scrolling through Pinterest.
That's all I wanted to
I
say.
found an image of the Chiaki fan service with Byakuya's head.
Wait, how do you pop up the question?
It was Byakuya's was dead.
No, it's just where in the closet were they hiding?
can't select
Why is
a
the-
water bucket.
What? Now that I'm looking at, yeah, wait. Why is the water bucket a different art style from like everything else? You see that?
Crap!
Maybe. Oh, wait.
Here!
Yeah.
Oh, right. Shit.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf, and there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you'll be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the X button, the shape of the reticle will change.
Okay, here it is.
If you aim the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you'll be able to memorize it. The memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cell. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or a mistake in your available truth bullet, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to compare. What's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust the team works. By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback.
Fuck.
Please remember that is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Basically, never shoot blue with a memorized.
Hold X.
You can memorize a blue, just don't ever shoot it with a blue.
Oh, okay.
Shoot it at a blue. Hey, that's too accurate.
Okay.
Shower room.
Shower room.
Shower room.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Okay, we had an expert say that. We had an expert.
perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Oh, you can't. You have to hold it.
Yeah.
You can't just.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Can't shoot it with.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than...
Nor did I.
Oops. Oh, it might be over here.
Oh.
Damn it! What did the killer do?
Maybe they couldn't use the shower, so washing it off, they didn't have to. What about maybe they wore one when they moved?
If they used something other than the shower,
I can't. Okay, there
What
we
did
go.
they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog.
perhaps someone other than
maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been...
No!
No. You have to
They
remember
didn't
white
have
man.
to. What about maybe they wore one when...
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody... They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than...
maybe they were able to wash it off.
But you know what? Yeah.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Never broke it down. Fire. No, you
They
missed.
didn't have to use the shower.
What about maybe they wore one when...
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
I got it just in time.
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog.
maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than... maybe they were able to wash it off.
Alright.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they
Remember-
simply...
They couldn't use the shower.
Shower, right? So washing it off...
There we go.
There you
No, that's wrong!
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that used to wash off the blood.
I
It was
just-
possible it was.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Drinks inside the refrigerator.
No, if they walked towards the beach to walk off, we'd only would have left footprints on the beach.
The water.
Around the only footprints there were the two. If the killer walked off, but they definitely would have done it inside the beach house.
Damn it!
Take it over one more time.
The water bottle.
I see.
Right, cause inside there was laughing.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Echo.
Here, I'm getting more echo.
That's impossible.
I guess that could dissolve blood.
Try
It
to
could
remember
dissolve
the
battery gas, and I guess
refrigerator
it's worked
carefully.
for blood.
And then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Okay, so you got a sword fight. Rebuttal showdown! Footprints in the beach, metal bat, trash can, shower room, iron body window.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Oh, you got my shape. There you go, nice. See, advance!
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored drinks with colored. If you use those to wash blood, the blood will come off and your body will get sticky. It will leave an error, especially if you use the lock.
Damn it!
Arrow, can I just step back? Go back
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try pick one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
See, it's funny because we always have two swords with her.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored drinks
No,
with
I
colored
gotta
wine.
read
If you
the
use those
yellow.
to wash, the blood will come off and your body will get sticky. It will leave an error, especially if you use the lock. That alone would raise suspicion.
Okay, probably not metal bat then.
Damn it!
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
We can't assume they could have used a Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator. There were only flavored. If you use those to wash blood off, the blood will come off and your body will get sticky. It will leave an aromatic smell too, especially if you use
Don't
the
hit
water.
the yellows!
That
At
alone
all,
would raise
ever.
suspicion.
Don't ever want to hit the yellows.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Allow me to cut through those words!
There we go. Okay. Goodness, Pekka, you're scaring me.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, they're soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles. If they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person.
Are you sure question?
No, the question is game. Basically, if the person uses a bunch of water bottles and walks them down, they'll let themselves off of the
Wait, Pekka was wet, wasn't she?
Yeah, see, the answer was a speed point.
You're the only one!
Choose the only one left.
Pecco. Is it you?
Hey! What are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer!
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Want to see it? There it is. Let's go.
She's all wet! Crazy!
Alright. It's already been in the thumbnail. So, you know, you can do that.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bombs, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's a coincidence. I passed by the diner. I didn't pay attention to the beach. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you go. I didn't see anyone.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked, and if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up for you, Hiko? You're not the suspect. Pecco is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Pecco is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Killer's escape route. I might know what it is. What it is. In fact, the only puzzle thing I can think of is that opening.
It has to be.
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Pecco could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
Wait.
No, they just have to use an object.
Sure.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object! We did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
No! Please don't be violent!
You meant to kill using an object to escape from the window. They weren't going to be able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus on the thing. The object the killer used to scoot up the window. The Hangman's Gambit. Available games.
Oh, that just clears it.
Make sure you find it.
It's not W.
Okay, let's start with a W.
Last year.
There's an A. It does not start with an A. Well, there is an S. No, yeah. Okay, yeah. There's just
Oops. Okay, it's gotta be B. Okay.
Okay.
Ah!
A, okay, there you go.
Wait.
That, okay. Okay.
Come on.
Try W? Or maybe it.
Oh!
Is it M? Okay, well there goes your M.
God, I'm not used to. Oh god, why did I put it in front of there?
That's fine. Okay, okay, B, bam.
Bamboo. That's the only way.
No.
We need another B. So I have a bunch of.
Ow. Why did I?
All the slots are there for bamboo stick.
Okay, there's another B.
Okay, we need
Oh, I keep hitting X by mistake.
Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, there's some else,
Okay, yeah.
Alright, is pray, mistake, and there you go. Oh, there's the other, oh!
You got a really forgiving health bar.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Okay, miss. Oh no, you had it, yeah, you had it. Now, this can get a little hectic, but not. Come on, let's see some red. Yeah, there you go. Bamboo.
Now we need
Bamboo.
I'm glad.
We're not getting S's.
Rod. Okay.
There's an S. There's an S.
I haven't seen like a T at all.
Maybe bamboo sword.
Well, we are accusing the sword woman.
Yes, it's gotta be bamboo sword. And you have Arya.
You can save the arts there and keep it. That is a possible thing you can do.
Yeah, but we'll risk
kind of hard to do that.
There's
Okay, oh. Just, yeah, there you go.
no need.
That's funny. Yeah. Oh, there's our.
Oh, wait, can I hit X to do that? No, you cannot.
And then D. Yeah! Bamboo sword!
Yeah, I was looking at the W, so I was like, wait, the W might.
Heko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
More fan service? Yeah, but
she did have the sword on her.
And she was even close.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Heko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool. Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Power Rank is pretty fucking cool. Alright. Now then, the time has come once again for the Panic Talk Action PTA. Let's talk a bit about Fever Time and Negative Time. From this point on, you will be able to use Fever Time by pressing the R button during PTA. When Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during Fever Time either. By pressing the A button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. Excuse me. But only until the focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one to get the upper hand. There's something called negative time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates negative time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. No, I want to tell you that they'll have to redo the last trial for the chapter to do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you? That's right, you gotta put BTA to the PTA.
So it hit.
Got proof, you bastard?
Hey, right.
Yeah.
That's obviously impossible!
Missing.
Sorry,
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
Alright. Oh, I gotta hit X.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yes,
Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Press A. Can't miss.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off!
I just
You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible!
The timing's a bit like sooner.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
The timing's like a little.
Got proof, you bastard!
It's like a weird like.
Go ahead, X at some point.
No, just stay.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, Fever Time.
Don't fuck with me!
Oh.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
VX.
Fuck.
You're pissing me off! That's obviously impossible! Bastard! You got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her...
Hajime's talking.
She would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, you just back off!
Is it true?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she wanted to kill her, right? But is this right? What the Yuko is the one arguing with us. I just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The
center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That
Why you gotta do that to Terry, man?
Sparkling
He's dead.
justice.
You're
Now then,
phase.
let's execute
Now.
justice.
It's so cute.
What? What the fuck?
Pekka, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice. What's going on? What's this? Chill. Pecco finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... huh?
Ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Pekka was the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil. Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
Posing.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Pekka, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
He's right. We need to end this already. Killer in the end. The mistake that was Pekka all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Alright. Let's end this. Closing argument!
Yeah. Stop one.
Good. Let's see.
On the morning of the incident, Mark was
No, it can't be coming. Let's go. Oh, I won't go too fast.
order to lure my hero and Hiyoko.
It's gotta be this.
Yeah, the killer.
Oh my god. Yes.
The first one to arrive at the beach house was.
Okay, but this still shows like glass.
No. My hero got the letter saying 2:30. Hiyoko got the letter saying 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that was Yoko.
The next one to arrive.
Yes.
Yeah, Yoko was just
What did the killer leave into his body?
What was a map? We don't have that.
Then, how then can we work on the killer? The first one found the body.
Oh yeah, it was definitely her.
Oh well, no, because that picture's right there. That was the one matches. That's another one. Yeah, because see, Yoko's already springing.
Wait.
No, yeah, no, that image is already me.
Oh.
Yeah. In the closet. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this.
and that's that.
I know.
Go back.
Oh, on the morning, I think it's San Marco next. Yoko arrives at the beach house. Looks like Marco's talking to someone. Well, that's the same thing. The first one to arrive at the beach house was...
Yeah, it was Yoko.
That works. What did the killer leave next to the body?
Could be a mask.
Well, I would think so.
Let's explore the other.
Now let's kind of wash off the blood. Where should I hide? First one to find the body was... Yoko left. That must be in the closet after Yoko ran away. Then they placed the gun. Yeah. That was like...
There. Hey, we're back to this. Hey, look, it's Jockey!
Oh man, my boy Kazuichi is back.
Wait.
I would assume it's the mask. Yeah,
maybe?
Not the mask. Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to the beginning.
Yoko wakes up. Oh no, that's her waking up from getting knocked out. Now let's kind of walk off the water bottle. Where should I hide? Who's the first to discover the body? Stop. Oh, more it is, man. It seems Hiyoko made a promise or something. No, that Nikon arrives at the beach house. And those were sleeping. That's insane. Yeah, it's mine. Bill left a big piece of evidence that we were
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Almost lost all my
The
health.
incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko.
very close.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. What of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her! However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
He finally woke up!
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Alright. Who is found guilty?
I wonder who.
Peko.
Well, Twisted, there goes one of your voices.
Cade, you and I just lost 2 voices.
My hero.
Oh yeah, Terry, yeah.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
I'm noticing a theme.
Oh.
Well,
Sonia.
Well, next time we will continue.
Well, Sonia wants a pardon. But next time we'll figure out what she's talking about.